But for real, like, it's just something I need to do because otherwise I'm gonna keep doing it until Astreus just tells me to get the fuck off the team.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. Just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Wait a minute, you paid?
Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Reality games.
You know, I signed up for the like, so I swear I didn't need to like. But now that
I run my money down. I mean, I already have it.
I don't
so
get
I might as well just keep it.
unless you have like.
Alright guys, I am live streaming and all the audio is going through.
This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement. Yeah, there's no replacement for persistence. It's a patience. Yeah, in this life, I wanna be soaring to feel sun inside when it's pouring, and I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion.
Chat real quick.
My whole life I just wanted someone.
Pixel, you weren't wanting actually in here, you just wanted to watch and take notes and
My
stuff.
whole
Right?
life I just wanted to be somebody to be.
No, you're not in here.
Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Alright everybody, welcome back to another exciting night of gaming with yours truly. And I am going to be doing a walkthrough tonight of a map called Aniyah Incursion, or Ani Incursion, whatever it is. And we're going to be working on it for hopefully submission towards VREL, but we will see. So it's only going to work on one mode. I think there's one spawn in the entire thing. And yeah, we're just going to do some walkthroughs and stuff. So you're more than welcome to hang out if you want to. We're doing this live so we can talk with Pixel and hang out. But if you do not want to experience that, then I invite you to go somewhere else. But anyways, appreciate you guys and welcome. Be sure to drop a like on the video if you're here, and we'll see you guys soon. So, all right.
Let me drop a like on the video.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and mute you, and we're gonna go.
And his name is John Cena.
Don't kill anybody, guys. Please.
I'll throw my weapon, don't worry.
I think you cleaned up the atmosphere already, maybe? It looks like it.
Ooh.
Doesn't it? Remember the atmosphere effect that was there?
It's still a little dusty.
It's still, but it's not
Dusty.
bad, right? So
No,
before,
just like foggy.
you couldn't get through over here. This was like walled off, right? But now we can.
Oh. Yes.
So my idea, if I remember correctly, is to basically... Oh, these are very flat trees. Ooh. Very flat trees. Okay, so basically... How far can we go? That's the real question. Oh, wow. We can really go far. Okay. Anywhere in here, I think, is where I was envisioning the spawn sneaker. You know what I mean? The biggest thing is to have it to where, like, you could use these style barricades here, right? Like these. And then move them to wall off some of that section. This building is actually open, so this is cool. That's already there. And we just want to have like 2 or 3 exits from spawn. So that would be kind of like these areas. It's kind of a cool little back alley space. Yes, I mean that's, you know, and then just we can wall that off, right? Or whatever, if possible, or rocks, just to keep people from going out, you know. These buildings don't have to be fully functional. If you can get them functional where the windows are open, cool. If not, no big. Yeah, I mean, like, but dude, even this right here is still, it still looks like a contractor's map. Like, it's not bad at all, you know? Could be cool to add a ladder here for a little bit of verticality maybe, and then like some sandbags, right? So you could have like a weird long range peak spot maybe. There's also that one up there though too, so maybe it's unnecessary. Some of the verticality here as well, right? Like, I don't know if we can get up on those spaces, just a simple ladder or anything like that. And then the objective spots were the pool house, like in here, but you could do it like in the courtyard. You get what I'm saying? So you could have it somewhere in here, and I'll map it out on the layout or whatever, if that makes sense. But this would be one. The one spawn would be over there. So you'd have that approach. You'd have this approach, right? And then if they go through that way, they could get into the palace and come out this direction. And then you'd have to fend it off like this way. Trying to think. I don't want an invisible wall here, but maybe extend this if possible. I don't know. We'll have to consider that, but the pool's fine. Doesn't need anything. Anybody else see anything currently, guys? Rogues?
Yeah, I think just the barriers around the walls. You already said that.
On the outside, yeah.
Yeah, to close it off.
Yeah, and then this right here, I mean, this is all, you know, pretty interesting dynamic engagements. Like, you could move through here to get to point, you know what I mean? There's plenty of cover and stuff.
You're gonna put point in the pool?
No, I think, so here's what I'm thinking, guys. Everybody come towards the pool. One objective is gonna be, I'm thinking in this, like, courtyard. I don't want to make it up there. It needs to be, if you think about like the church on Wildlands, it's like kind of in the open, but there's areas to come from, right? Yeah. Does that make sense? So like anywhere in here, and then also it's kind of protected from frags. You'd have to land a frag more direct. So you could put the box like in this space, and then you could cap from like here. You could cap up maybe in this space. You just don't want it to be like point blank. You know what I mean? So this would be one.
You're just stuck right here.
Right, this would be one. The one spawn would be over that way. I don't know. This could be open for sure. I don't think we need all that back there open. Yeah, so I would say like limit the map here, kind of like that. And I'll draw the boundary that I'm thinking, but like all these little approaches here, because then you know, you're coming to point, you can check here. I do think a ladder. Whoa, am I gonna fall through? Ah! Shit. Am I just gonna fall forever?
How many points you
Take
taking?
the jump, Rinth. Take. Oh.
You sound like that. I'm coming back, dude. You'll just fall forever. I think.
Really?
I had to shoot myself in the hand to respawn.
Testing it.
I'm out of ammo. I'm out of grenades. Just kidding.
Because all this was, you know, you
my
can still
God,
use
just
all
saw
this
somebody
from the
fall.
original design.
Whoa, my gun's bugging out.
How many points are you thinking about putting in?
I'm thinking 3. I'm thinking
3,
3.
so it's a constant rotation.
Yeah, because it would be bigger than lumber, smaller than maybe factory. Are y'all still over there at the death house?
I'm still falling, bro.
Or the death house? No.
I was spawned
The blue house that we all walked in and died.
over towards the other
I'm
spawn
going
over
over
there.
there.
mansion.
Okay, yeah, we'll
Trying
go
to
ahead there.
trying to figure
I'm
out
at
where
the-
the
I'm
other
at the
spawn
pool.
is.
Okay, I'm at the house I fell through the door, like behind the pool.
Alright, we see you through the walkie.
Yeah,
One of
so
the points is gonna be center.
I would think we could either do it there or even a little bit further this way. You know what I mean? And just put a couple like barricade walls right here, right? Does that make sense? But yeah, I think that would all be great, you know? Because you can just use these little like T-walls, like these things, to make like a little objective capping place. Kind of like the top side of Wildlands. You know, guys know where there's like a wall there and then like the little cubby to cap in. So this would be one, right? Depending on how hard it is just to board that off so people can't fall through, right? And then maybe a ladder there, but I know there's not a floor here, so maybe not. But that could be a cool place to look over the top of point to protect it that way. But then they can also be challenged from there. And
Where's
then
the other spawn at?
the other spawn, I think I had it over here. Like you could just wall this off here, like that way. So the spawn would be like
Looks
up in
the
this,
last Alamo.
like up in this building over here. I think is kind of where I had it. So yeah, people could spawn here, right? It's all protected, and then like you can't get shot right here, so you could go that way or go this way before you're confronted directly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe open this up right here, if possible. Or the truck, or the wall, or the crate. I don't know. But that's all fine.
Yeah, you gotta have a way to go right there. This wall right here, you can actually see and step through, but on the other side, it's an actual wall.
Yeah, so this, you could just finish that off, right? Just block it off. I think you can't see in, but you can see... Yeah.
I went through that wall.
So that's kind of odd. But, you know, having that open to escape would be good.
See, from outside, you don't see anything, but you can...
But then here, same thing. So whatever's easy. If it's just easier to wall that off and make it not accessible, cool. Open this if it's openable, whatever. We just need like 3 or 4 routes to escape from spawn. Like, you know. And then we'll figure out like walling some of this off so it's not just a bunch of cubbies to hide in. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the main palace, guys.
Okay.
DD, what's going on? How's it
can't-
going? I am, we're working on trying to get a league map designed off of this map. The original version was smaller, so we're gonna probably open it up. And then I've got some map design ideas that we're walking through just as a team. But I want to make it live into the public so people could see what I'm talking about ahead of time, so it's not a surprise for anybody once it's created. There's a lot of work to be done, but anyway. Can you not go up this, or do you have to actually grab it? Okay.
You can't.
You used to be able to.
Even on the other side. Yeah.
You used to be able to. So functional ladder, of course, but I know that's minor. So then the other objective would be in here, for sure.
Top
And I would
middle?
think put it top mid. Yeah, top mid would be the most balanced. Multiple areas of entry to watch and stuff. But yeah, this would be like the capture. This is perfect, I think.
Oof. Yeah.
It'd also be a really hard objective to just non-stop frag because there's lots to hide behind. And
Can you cap back here?
no, that'll probably be like those boxes will probably be blocked off or walled off or whatever.
Oh.
I would just say like in this main area here, like you could use these walls, right, and those crates. So if you had a frag come in, you could duck behind it real quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's all fine up there. This way. So the other objective, guys, I was thinking of is over this way. So the other one's in the very, very back corner, right? So your rotation would have to be like to that building, I think. Let's see if I can get out there. And we'll lay it out on the map. like kind of somewhere over here. Of course, we can throw some cars in on the street here.
Yeah.
And then, you know, even this building right here looks fully functional. Right? So, once again, just move some of these Hesco T-walls, you know? Make a little protected area, and then we just have to wall that off or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, I was muted.
But,
People would be sitting up in here.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But, or, you know, my only worry about this objective is it would be so closer to the palace, you know? But if both teams are spawning in those corners, like that, my goal was to make the
It's pretty
measurement
even.
almost the same distance, you know what I mean? So this would be the
Yeah.
farthest objective, you know? And this could be like the boundary wall for all this, you know? Just leave this basically as is. Maybe throw a car here and there. Of course, there's that weirdness going on, but
Throw a monster truck, please.
monster truck. I can't fall through this.
It's just a random monster truck.
Oh, that's like a.
Can I get my Mustang in the game, please?
Oh yeah, you can do walk through that
You
wall.
can't fall through that.
Yeah. This house looks fully functional.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all pretty much done.
Oh shit!
Furnished.
My bad.
Furnished.
I just walked through the grass.
Is there a way to get on top of that roof? Ooh, little lag. I think it's just the main servers though. So there's not a way to get on top of this roof, which that's not the end of the
The
world.
stairs here.
Oh,
Oh,
shit,
okay.
there you go.
Top.
Yeah, dude. But then see, then you could like watch the courtyard, but it'd be like a harder shot, you know?
Do your curtsy. Do your curtsy.
But yeah, I mean the spawn is like right in that area. So if there's a way just to walk out this way, I don't even think all of that down there needs to be necessarily accessible. Like at all. Because it just gets more chaotic that way. So basically T-walls here, spawn exit.
Wait. Are the side points gonna have like the same measurement for each spawn?
So this would be like over on that side right there would basically be one spawn somewhere, right? And then like 2 or 3 ways to exit, and none of them can
Whoa,
be
what the-
shot with the black or the red
If
screen.
they gotta go
Is
all
it
the
just
way
me
to
or
that
this
far
tree
one,
wait?
the other side's closer.
In the
to
wind.
another
Trees are
spawn?
thin.
No,
This entire branch is waving in the wind. I mean, not the branch, the trunk
Oh, it's wiggling.
is moving.
It is
yeah.
wiggling.
Oh. Optical illusion.
I don't think it's even optical. I like how everybody's trying to touch it. So shout. The point being is, they would be spawning somewhere there. This objective over here would be about the same distance as the far side spawn, right? So this would all be playable. This building would be playable. And then,
You were saying that street down there is going to be playable, right?
we'll have to see on the chaos that's going on over there, and if he can just if he
Okay.
can leave this side intact and just boulder this off, maybe. You get what I'm saying?
Because I'm thinking like maybe you could get behind this wall, some trucks around here somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll
But-
fine tune that, but I'm just.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we're running, right? And then the objective would be somewhere in this kind of space. Does that make sense? Right?
Yeah.
Shout, tracking.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're gonna
Right
run
on
to
the
the other spawn,
But obviously cars.
which would be. Somewhere like over in this space. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right. So this is about, if you triangulate it, this is about the same distance to that objective. And then in the spawns over there, so that other objective that's this way would be about the same distance. And then they're both about the same distance from the middle. You get what I'm saying? But there's enough room to rotate to, and you can't just throw a frag right out of spawn. Like, you'd have to come over here. But you could right? Get behind here and throw one over that way. You get what I'm saying? If it's over near the truck.
Yeah.
And then we just add some of these T-walls and stuff here and there. A couple vehicles on the street to hide behind, just like, you know, Dust Town or whatever, right? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then this would be the other objective. So then if the rotation is from here to the far side, you got to go like all the way through the temple and all that kind of stuff, right? So, and we start there and then close it in a little bit if it seems too big, right? But I don't think this is any bigger than Wildlands from one side to the other, because you're also not going from this side to that side a lot. You're going the shorter distance. Does that make sense? From your spawn.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, hold on. Let me check some stuff there. What's going on, D? So right now, if you go to vrel.gg, there's some teams there. There's their official Discord. You can check that out. They will be having some people who are recruiting in the VREL Discord. As well as if you go to Dub City, there's also another tournament style thing that people compete in there, and they have recruiting channels as well. You can also go to the official contractors Discord, and that will link you to theirs, and then they have a link inside of the contractors one to VREL as well, which is vrel.gg. Atmosphere, weather, do you see this as a dusk, sunny map, etc.? I think this right here is perfectly fine. I think you took away some of the green tint atmosphere that was going on. Like, I think that's... I mean, what do you guys think on Quest? Like, looking over there... who is that? Senseless.
I'm on
Can you go stand... I know, but can you go stand over there by that staircase? The double staircase? Like, I feel like I can see them perfectly fine on PC.
Yeah, I can.
I mean...
I can. On Quest, I can. No,
it's no harder than any other, like, head glitch. So I would say this atmosphere is perfect. Like,
Hi, Senseless.
yeah. And the only thing that would be needed is if there was a broken car, you know, faced this way or something, so you have a little bit more cover moving up this street, but not to where it's like so tall like the truck, so you can see across. So that way there's some long alleys, and then if people want to play it short ways, they could come up here and play this, you know. And even this space, I mean, you know, it's another interesting... I don't think you even need to wall this off either, in my opinion. Just fixing some of these trees that are a little weird, but whatever you can copy paste and make it easy.
No points around here.
No fucking big.
Like, no points in this area, so if someone wanted to get up here, I don't see an issue.
Well, no, there'd be an objective, like maybe on the other side of that truck. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So it'd be another way to approach, but you'd be kind of in the open outside of like the one tree, you know?
Well, oh, so it won't be in here anymore?
Well, I'm thinking the distance. So if it's here, to rotate into the palace is a little bit closer. You get what I'm saying? So if you bump it out like 30 yards, I think it makes the palace rotation a little bit more interesting, in my opinion. Does that make sense? It could be in here. It could be there. You know, this is all very, very early on stuff, but... Yeah, Pixel, I mean, if you want to dumb it down a little bit, but like I said, dude, I'm just trying to make it as low task driven as possible, you know. And I know this stuff is like, you know, maybe you can copy paste that. I don't know, right? I know when I was doing some 3D stuff, like you could just highlight this object and then copy paste and then turn it this way. You know what I mean? But that way there's,
like,
you know,
these objects.
Cover and stuff. Yeah, I mean, you have some different size head peaks, so if you're a shorter character or a taller character, you know, you can play off that.
Is this illegal?
Probably. Prof. Thank you. Can't even get the map built before you try to start breaking shit. But yeah, spots like that, of course, just like an invis wall.
Look at this spot.
And then here, you know, a couple cars, but leave it open. So like, if somebody wanted to push up on spawn, they could have like a, you know, a little Hesco thing here and hold that long alley. And then this over here, I'd probably just wall it off here. or whatever, you know.
Shh.
But whatever's easiest, man. Whatever is easiest. D, did I get your question answered? And nobody, thanks for joining the stream, man. Thanks for the comment. A rebirth mode, I have no idea about modes of the game. This is mainly just the map and competitive control, because that's the most common league thing. But I know Sneaker Man has a lot on his plate. And I know he's been working on stuff, so. But see, this building right here is totally functional. You know what I mean? Like, this is cool as
Can I
shit.
break it?
Even this, like, if I can just leave it, right?
Ooh, the
like,
scaffold over there.
you guys get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Speedy taxi.
Senseless. Stay. No, I can't jump on your head.
I'll try to hold still.
and then just opening up like spots like this right here. Maybe we can still get over.
Nah,
I mean,
I'm
fuck,
stuck.
you don't even have to open it up, really.
I was trying to get on the roof.
Just make it like that. What do you guys think?
You can get on. Yeah, that's a good building.
It's a very good building.
You guys see what I'm saying here, though?
Oh, they
Like,
do?
this is completely passable as well, so you don't even have to worry about that, really. And it's still like cover.
Is there a way to break this
Oh, this is a
board?
cheeky spot. Where the hell?
You can break the building.
What?
What?
Hi.
You can break it? Oh.
Fall in.
what the hell?
What's up?
I want you to stand here next to this tree. Y'all look about the same. Okay?
Someone shoot so I know where you are. I'm. Oh.
Just click your mic.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
What the hell?
Oh,
you
I
can
think
only
there
go
is
there.
a distance limit.
I
So
didn't
this
know
thing too, like, I wouldn't even worry about trying to shift that unless it's easy. I mean, you just throw a Hesco box there, like, just small cosmetic stuff. But you're the map wizard, bro. I've played the entire inside. And now this is the outside. But so Shout, you see what I was saying over here, right? If people are spawning kind of in this area, right? However, we wall it off, and then that distance, and then this distance over here. You could go through the courtyard. Maybe even
Yeah,
make this
I think
scaffold like
pulling-
playable.
Playing drums, dude.
Pulling it up a little bit helps. Like, not back in the very far corner. I think it's more reasonable to be up in this area.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is
But-
getting the
You'll do the
This-
measurements and it'll
this.
work out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna measure it out, make sure it's almost exactly equal. There are plenty of maps that have one advantage sides, you know, so maybe that objective is slightly closer to this side, and that other objective is slightly closer to the other side, and the one in the middle is almost dead center. You know what I mean? But yep.
Oop, my bad.
But this is all. I mean,
One
this is
thing
all.
about the other side.
What's up? Where
The
you
other
at?
side's this. I was hoping this door might be knocked down. Because I think in the actual COD map it is.
There's two versions of
You
the
got-
map. There's Palace and there's Incursion. So Incursion was the
This-
smaller version.
This door right here.
Yeah. No, I mean there's some access points like that as long as he can, you know, delete it or whatever, or move it, or I don't know what all he has access to shift. I think it's a whole lot, but I don't have the remote.
Oh yeah, because normally that's
No.
open, isn't it? Like on one of them too.
I
That,
don't remember. So the aniyah Incursion started like right here, and it was a squeezed in section of aniyah Palace. Palace was the larger 34-man whatever, and it literally went like fucking forever, right? So this is the Incursion version of the map. So a lot of the background stuff is not actually in here. It's just like background noise, if that makes sense. Like you can see it in the distance, but it's from this direction and it's whatever. So
And it was just built for prettiness, not
yeah.
functionality.
So my original idea was to get the Palace version because it'd all be fleshed out already, and then just limit it down. But since he already had this one built,
He's cooking.
Yeah, and I mean, Pixel, I'll let you do some work, and then, you know, like I said, the places I would start the objective is like that spot. I'll measure it out on the aerial map, the far side, and then there, and then just spawning here and spawning way the fuck over there. And that's pretty much all you need, and then we'll just have to limit some of this shit-hittery going on. Because, you know, these guys, they're gonna figure it out.
That's pretty sick.
But
Just chilling in my room. You get on
but that would be the only changes, though. Do you guys have anything else to add? I mean,
I got one from the box over here. It worked.
I think that's it. Just add like mostly a bunch of stuff on the streets, like you were saying, like sandbags.
yeah, just some sandbags, some
cars
cars, Hescos. Just make it to where there's a little bit of cover to move behind. You know.
Yeah.
But still making it to where, like, you know, if you wanted to, you could put yourself here exposed and make that longer shot. Ooh. You know?
Yeah.
Because this map would have a lot of balance on... It's like a big outside box with large views, like shooting lanes. And then it's a lot of CQB in the middle, right? So... and then the middle objective would be very hard to just frag people off of it. So it'd work on teamwork and control and moving as a unit, and the outsides would be more easily fraggable, you know. But
This is bullshit. It might.
I remember
and
you
maybe
saying
even
something
open
about,
that door, maybe.
Having, you said something about spectator mode. Does he do anything about that, making the top glass or something like that, or that's not what he does?
Oh. So what he's talking about is I was talking about for spectators on like this building in particular, if it's possible, to make it for spectator mode like glass on the ceiling, so you could see the different, like at least the top floor down, so they could spectate. But that's kind of a little bit deeper, and not. It may be that way. Who knows? We can only see the bottom of it right now, you know. But, yep. So basically for my map reference, it is straight out this back gate, and then that spot-ish, somewhere in there.
Ooh, almost jumped off.
But yeah.
Can I get on this palm tree?
What about the palace itself? Do you see it climbable, the highest point in the map? You talking about way up there? I would not do that. That is very not contractor style. You get what I'm saying? Like having a sniper nest up there that can see the whole map. I would say the second floor, like this, the second floor, and this space here, and that's basically it. Like you don't need anything up on top of there. Most of the verticality in contractors is only 1 to 2 floors, as far as I'm aware. But all that, no, I wouldn't even worry about it. Just this room, that room, you know. And maybe you can throw another objective, well, there's gonna be one there. Could have it where it's like church, 1 dead center, 1 in the pool, and then 1 in the courtyard. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of like Wildlands, you know what I mean?
These stairs are broke.
And then it randomly generates from there, so it's not the same 3.
These stairs right here are broke. Can't get over these.
Which one? Where you at?
No, none of the stairs on the outside.
The
corners.
the bottom and the mid. What side is that? Okay. Yeah, you
Where
can use
are
the
you?
radio thing.
Under point. Down
Under
here.
point.
Oh.
You stop right here.
These stairs.
You gotta jump.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he'll work on that stuff. No big deal.
Yeah.
It's probably just a little step that some of the surfaces he can change to like climbable, so when you touch them, they actually like walk up them. That's how you walk up some of the things on the other maps. So, but yeah, could do that as well. Like I said, I mean, maybe 1 objective in the top mid, 1 by the statue, and then 1 by the pool. So there'd be 5. So it'd kind of be like Wildlands, guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then it's not the same 3 rotation again. It kind of adds some variability.
I think I think that would be better than the cycle. Keep it fresh and
Yeah.
Yeah, it just make it,
Yeah.
you know, you could go
map
from
is
far
big
right
enough that
side
it
to
would need
middle to... Because there's sometimes on Wildlands,
at
it's like
least
it's the
4.
back room and then it goes to the courtyard and you're like, okay, that's 5 feet away. Like,
Yeah, like downtown has 4. It could be 4 or 5 or whatever.
yeah. I would say just do 5 because it'd be easy to balance. Like 1
Yeah.
here near the pool. And maybe we throw some sandbags around the objective or whatever, right? Or even like right here. So you could be on top near the box or hiding in the pool and capping. Could be interesting.
Cannonball.
But then people could also,
Broke
you
your
know,
legs.
maybe get up here to counter it. But
Does
anyway.
it show it crouch in midair?
Yeah. Well,
DD, I am on a Rogue Alpha. We have 3 teams. Last season we were the number 2 team for the season,
Here,
and Strive
watch
was
this
number
one.
1.
Subtle flex.
Subtle flex? I'm just telling them.
No, I'm just fucking around. Don't worry about it.
Whatever,
That
dude.
work?
You hate me. So yeah, I'll measure that out and just see. And then for this objective, maybe. Yeah, I don't think you have to do much else. I mean, that's an access point. That could be an access point. You could come through the temple. This whole side can basically be blocked off like it is, and then just have the back access point. So whoever's playing point, you know, has to worry about like these spots, and even maybe the back flank if they make it all the way around. But plus, it would make holding this doorway right here towards spawn like a forward style position. But we could put some T-walls there so they could flank into that area without being seen. You know what I mean? So you could have this. But anyway, we'll continue to work on it. Thank you,
Do I
Carly
look like
Costner, for
I'm
the
low
waves.
right now?
Do what?
Do I look like I'm low?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're
I
like,
can
You
still
look short.
sprint. I'm
Yeah.
on one knee and I can still sprint.
Are you
And-
standing and using virtual while sitting or something?
No. Everything's normal, but I just went down to one knee, but I'm still high enough that I can run, but
Oh,
be
I
this
do
low, I
that.
guess.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I set my height
Yeah,
high
don't do
enough
that.
to do
Don't do that.
that's
in a
called
match.
meatballing, and there was people that got banned for it last season.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. No one follow my lead.
Yeah, that's.
We saw it. It's too late.
Oh,
Ban him now.
I-
Cool. Yeah. I mean, I say we do the spawn. We do the spawn, and then worry about anything else in the middle, because the middle's already done. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
So.
hell yeah.
Hey D, that's awesome. Yeah, just hit me up on a Discord. It's Astreus number 0001. Yeah, like, dude, like right here, man. This would be a couple cars, but just leave it open so people try to get across, dude.
I think you can go there.
Suck it.
hey, we're working here.
All right, Rogues, you got anything else to add? Anything at all?
Be excited for the finished product. It'll be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can get a
Something new.
semi-functional
What about-
version.
To get inside these tents or no?
Aren't they? I thought they were
I know
open.
this one. I know this one has the
So you
opening,
can
but you
get
can't
in,
get in.
Yeah, you can't go out this way.
Oh, that's probably just an invisible wall or something. Or it's so... Can you get through? No. Yeah. There'll be things like that that we'll have to find, you know what I mean, once the next iteration comes out. I don't feel like this fog is bad at all. Like, for me. I think this fog is perfectly fine.
I like it.
I wouldn't even
That's not
stress it. Maybe clean it up like 10-15%, but I think it adds a very cool element. And then, like, if you can take this tree... It's kind of still wobbly on me. Maybe not that one. We'll find a different tree. What about that tree? What are you doing, tree? Are you dancing too?
He's cannibalizing.
Oh, this one's wobbly.
They're all
I knew
dancing.
they were wobbly.
Anyway. Yeah. Can y'all throw a grenade through those leaves?
The leaves should be.
Oh, hell,
Oh, I did
magic
not.
tree.
mean
Let's
that.
try.
No.
They hit them and stop.
Yeah.
Nope.
So that would be one thing that would be good to update, just so the frags don't get stopped by the stupid tree leaves. 'Cause that's always super fucking annoying. But
Fallen, you're on proximity.
Thank you.
anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't have anything else to add. Do you gentlemen have anything else to add? I think we kind of covered it. I'll go work on the aerial
that's it for
map
me.
to get things spaced
Yeah, I
out.
think so.
Oh, that's an invisible wall. Damn.
Yeah, I think the pool would be more interesting of a point. For sure.
The pool? Just a death trap?
Like, no, like right here. Like, put the objective right here in the box.
Oh.
Oh.
But then you could have somebody maybe capping, like, you're allowed to cap from down here, you know what I mean? So, like,
Don't do it.
you know,
Yeah.
could be just a little interesting.
Ooh, totally.
But yes, it is basically somewhat of a death trap as well.
Birdies.
But maybe we would add a box on each side where you could jump and jump out, so it's not just one-sided once you fall in. Because you know people are going to fall into it a lot, I feel like. Watching you guys hop around is hilarious.
I'm just trying to do what I can to break
I
the
thought you would
map.
be able to get up here.
Trying to find all the exploits. Oh, how'd you get
Yeah,
up there?
same.
Oh, yeah, there's no boundary. Oh, nice little cubby back here.
This is where I'd sit
Looks
all
like
game.
yeah, I was gonna say, this looks like an area in college. Maybe I'd find to go smoke a bowl or something.
Puka Lounge?
Copy, copy. So, Pixel, you good, brother? Is there anything else you need from me? It's about all I had to discuss. Or to check out in person, and then, you know, whenever you get the first iteration or whatever, you know, or I can try to take a screenshot and from spectator mode on it and have somebody out here and maybe put together some idea or whatever. But even taking like a building from the other side, like that one that's way over there that's fully functional, and just dropping it over there, you know, makes a huge difference already. So anyway,
1 lane, 2 lane, lumber.
but yeah, pretty fucking cool. So
Yep.
All right,
Yeah,
we'll
dude.
finished product tomorrow. Sounds good. Good luck, Pixel.
sounds good, man. I appreciate you, Pixel. Thanks a bunch, bro. All right, everybody. That's pretty much all I got for tonight. I wasn't doing anything else, and I'm not going to stream after this. I was just showing taking a look at the map that was uploaded so we could see some boundaries and see what's going on there. So, but yeah, appreciate everybody checking out the stream. Thank you. Be sure you drop a like. For those of you that wanted to contact me on Discord, Astreus number 0001.
You got
And that is all I got. So,
anybody
Rogues,
else
I'll catch you guys in
bodies?
the Discord. I'm out.
See ya.
All right, later.
Sweet. All right, I'm gonna switch to my keyboard real quick. I'm gonna just leave the headset on for a minute and let the chat run for just a minute in case you have anything else to add, Pixel, or need me to do anything else. And then I'll start working on that screenshot real quick from the aerial view to map out the border, I think, and the distances. But good stuff. Super exciting. I think this map's gonna be killer. So yeah.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Go!
To last with the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you